In this video, we will be discussing PeerReview Complete, one of the latest product offerings from SmartBear software. PeerReview Complete is a software tool that allows companies to review, annotate, and comment on shared documents, images, schematics, and source code. This enables cross-functional teams to easily work together regardless of their location. Let's take a moment to walk through a review using PeerReview Complete. The first step is to create a new review. You need to give your review a title, an overview if you would like, and then you can also begin to assign participants. In this case, we're looking at Bob Evans' system, and he's going to be the author of this review, so we'll add him now. We'll also add a reviewer of Justin Collier. There are other options within the participants section as well. The role of the observer. The observer role has the ability to make comments and participate in the review without actually impacting the workflow of that review. Now it's time to apply and add materials for our review. PeerReview Complete allows you to perform reviews on any type of file or document. For now, we'll attach a PDF file. Let's take a moment to attach some other files to this review. We'll attach source code, image files, and we'll use the print to review capabilities to attach a Word document. Print to Review is a print driver that can be used to automatically take files and move them into the review process. You'll notice here that we have Print to Review listed. We can go ahead and click OK, and this file will be added to the review. As we can see, PeerReview Complete automatically launches the Add Document to Review feature. In this case, we'll be adding to an existing review, which is review number 3, the one we're currently working on. And we'll click Finish. Now we're ready to apply and begin review. The Apply feature tells PeerReview Complete to move to the next phase. What it does is notify the reviewer, Justin Collier, that he needs to begin the review for my first review, review number 3, for Bob Evans. We'll open another browser now to demonstrate what Justin Collier, the reviewer, needs to do. Justin Collier can see on his home screen that he needs to perform a review for Bob Evans. Justin can be notified in several ways that he needs to perform the review. One is via an RSS feed, another option is to receive email, and there's the option to use the icon in the bottom right hand corner to notify him that he has one action item to perform at this time. When Justin drills into the review, he sees all the pertinent information about that review, such as the general information, any defect information, general chat, and the review materials. Here we can see all of the materials that have been attached for this review. You'll notice that we have the .doc Word document that we attached via the Print to Review feature. We also have a .java file for our code review, a JPEG, and a PDF for document reviewing. Reviewing technical documents early in any product development process is crucial to catching issues, reducing rework, and delivering quality products on time. Let's start the review process by opening the PDF file. Justin's going to open the PDF and can now begin the review on this file. He can make comments that are overall general comments about the document, or he can make individual comments by placing a push pin on the document itself. You'll also notice that the pages are listed out here, and he can tab through the pages by using the arrows. You'll also see the magnifying icon, so that way we can zoom in and out on the document. In this case, Justin wants to make a comment about the quote that was used on page number 2. The comment is automatically going to be associated with page number 2 and the pushpin location. You'll also notice that Justin has the ability to mark an item as a defect. Justin is going to click on the area that he wants Bob to address. In this case, we'll have Bob address this comment. We'll add a defect and select the severity of the defect as well as the type. Now a defect has been created and is marked in red. At this point, Justin has finished reviewing the PDF document, and we'll click Done to move on to the next. Just like the PDF document, we can also review schematics. In this schematic, we see a number of integrated circuits. We can make overall statements about the schematic, like, Bob, please rename your file. You'll see the magnifying glasses like we saw before on the PDF document. And you'll notice that you can scroll and move the document around. And you can also make comments and defects by placing a push pin on the document. Let's create a defect. This review operates in the exact same way as the PDF review. By making comments and adding defects to the schematic using the push pins, we can send the file back to Bob to have him rework and address these issues. Let's take a moment to review an image file that has been reworked by the author Bob. In any review, you can always compare two different revisions. You can do that by clicking on Compare and choosing which one should be on the left or the right. You'll notice that I have the option to show the left-hand image or the right-hand image. This is an image of a star taken by the Hubble telescope. This image was taken in September, while the image on the right was taken in December. You'll also see that there's a slider option. As you slide this to the right, the image on the left will begin to fade away, while the image on the right comes into full view. In the same way that we reviewed the PDF document, we would review an image file. By simply clicking on the image file, we place a push pin where we can make comments. Now, let's take a moment to review some source code. Source code operates a little differently than the document review. The reason is source code has lines. As we can see, each one of the lines is numbered here. Anytime we click on a line, PeerReview Complete automatically lists that line and allows you to make a comment about that line. Let's do that now. I can add a defect in the same way that I added during the PDF review. You'll notice that a bug icon is placed to the left of the line. At this point, the review of the code is finished. Now that Justin has finished reviewing all of the documents within this review, he's ready to move on. In the Moving On section, he'll find the option to wait or click Finished. In this case, we'll choose Finished. Since Justin has finished his review, it is now Bob's turn to rework the defects that Justin has pointed out during the review process. You can see that all of the comments that have not been read by Bob show up in yellow with a red exclamation point. Let's take a look at one of the files. Here we can see on page 2, in this location, Justin made the following comment. Bob can automatically skip to that location by clicking on the link. But our defect is listed here for Bob to review as well. Bob can see that Justin wants him to change this quote from 20,000 to 200,000. Bob will mark the items read and fix the file. Let's also take a moment to look at the Java source code file. Here, Bob can see the same types of comments that have been made and can also see the bug. Let's take a moment to show a review when both Justin and Bob are working on the file at the same time. We now have two screens pulled up. On the left, we can see Bob's screen, and on the right, we see Justin's screen. Remember, Bob is the author and Justin is the reviewer. Justin can make a comment about the code, submit that comment, and Bob's screen will automatically update with the most recent comment. This allows the author and reviewers to make comments about the file, carry on a chat-type conversation. In the case where they're not both in the same file at the same time, the comments are simply threaded, marked in yellow, so that way when you do return, you can quickly find your place. Since Bob has read the comments and understands that he needs to address the file, Bob will rework this Java file and then upload it again to the review. Once Bob has addressed the defects that Justin mentioned, he's going to upload those files to the review and choose the Defects Fixed Proceed to Verification option within the Moving On section. This notifies Justin and informs him it's his turn to return to the review. As we can see, Justin has been notified and needs to finish the review. Justin can see that the file has been reworked one time, can drill into that file, and see the changes that have occurred. In this case, we're using an over-under comparison. We also have the ability to go to Options, Diff View, and choose Side by Side if that's what we prefer. We can see items that have been added. We can see additions to the versions in green and changes here in yellow. We can see that Bob has made the necessary changes to fix the defect. Justin's going to mark the defect fixed and click Done. The same is true for the PDF document we reviewed earlier. Justin will open the file, verify the necessary changes have been made, and mark the defect fixed. Justin is finished performing the review. The next step is for Justin to click Finished. This tells PeerReview Complete that there's nothing else that the reviewer needs to do. Bob is notified once more, letting him know that it's time to commit the files. Whether document review is needed within your department, across multiple time zones, or with partners, PeerReview Complete reduces review times and can eliminate meetings, allowing people to perform reviews when it's convenient for them. It provides the audit trail and review metrics needed for process improvement and compliance reporting. With PeerReview Complete, reviews actually get done. People don't have to give up in frustration because it's just too difficult to coordinate, capture, and track details. For more information about PeerReview Complete, or any other SmartBear product, please visit www.smartbear.com. Thanks for watching.